Hello everyone, today in this video I am going to deal with the 8th chapter of Beehive of class 9th. The title of the chapter is Reach for the Top, Part 2, Maria Sharapova. This chapter is divided into two parts. In this video I am going to deal with second part, which concentrates upon Maria Sharapova. Now before I move to the text, let me introduce you to Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova is a Russian former professional tennis player. Although she played under the banner of Russia with the Women's Tennis Association, she lived in and been a United States permanent resident since 1994. Sharapova competed on WTA Tour from 2001 to 2020 and had been ranked world number 1 in singles by the WTA on 5 separate occasions for a total 21 weeks. She is the only Russian to hold career Grand Slam. She is also an Olympic medalist. So this is a brief introduction about Maria Sharapova. Now let's move to the text. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her radiant smile and glamorous attire, and that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22 August 2005 to the world number 1 position in women's tennis. All this happened in almost no time. Poised beyond her years, the Siberian-born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Now, first of all, what is the meaning of at odds? At odds with? At odds with, it means in contrast, not agreeing to. And it is being given in the first line. Something disarming is being given. So it means something that makes you feel friendly, taking away your suspicions. So it is being said in this paragraph that this girl Maria Sharapova at very tender age and within 4 years of span only, she rose to the pinnacle, it means to the highest height, to the top of tennis world. And it happened on 22nd August 2005. On this very day, she rose to the topmost position of women's tennis world. And it is being said that she is Siberian born, she is a resident of Russia, and the feat, the success which she attained at that very age, at that tender age, is something which is not achieved by any other woman in this profession. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to the train in the United States. That trip to Florida with her father, Uri, launched her on the path to success and stardom. But it was also required a heart-wrenching 2 years separation from mother Yelena. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restriction. The 9-year-old girl had already learned an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. So it is being said that no doubt she was able to reach at the highest point of the world of tennis in a very small period of time, in a very small span. But that is not the only time period during which she has sacrificed, she has suffered. But it is being said that she started her training, she started her struggle at the time when she was not even 10 years old. So at that time, as a child only, as a small child of not even 10 years old, she came to Florida with her father, and her name of her father is Yuri. And there she had to stay 2 years all alone. Her mother was not with her. The name of her mother is Yelena. She could not come to Florida due to some visa restriction. She was not provided visa, and therefore she could not travel to United States of America to Florida. And so she came to Florida with her father, and this is how her career, her struggle started. So a 9-year-old girl, she learnt the lesson, the first lesson of success at a very tender age, that is at the age of 9 only, that if she wants to succeed in life, she will have to pay a price for it. And now she is going to pay a price for that. That is, she is separated, she is away from her parents, she is all alone for practice, to be trained to be the best tennis player of the world. I used to be lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he could not see me either. Now it is being said that the family was not well to do. His father, he used to work as much as he could, as much he can, so that he could earn enough to pay the training fee of Maria Sharapova. And therefore even he, being in the same town, he was not able to see her, he was not able to meet her, and her mother was there in Russia only, and therefore she was all alone. And she says that she used to feel lonely and she used to miss her mother a lot. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 p.m. and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. Now here it is being said that among all the pupils who were being trained, who were getting training there at that training institute, among all those training, she was the youngest one, and therefore she used to go to bed at 8 p.m. and other seniors training, they used to come to the dormitory at 11 p.m. and they used to bully her, they used to rag her, they used to ask her to make up bed for them, they asked her to tidy up their room and clean it. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. I learned how to take care of myself. I never thought of quitting because I knew what I wanted. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. So now here she says that all those bullying and ragging, it never let her down. Instead, it made her determined, it made her strong, it made her strong to fight against all struggles, against all odds which was going to come in future. And there, all along, she says that she learned a lot of things. She has now learned how to take care of herself, and she says that the thought of living or the thought of quitting the training, as she has to face a lot of humiliation, insult, bullying. This type of thought never came to her mind. She never thought to quit it, because she says that she know that from where she belongs and what she wanted. She was very clear in her dream. She knew that she had to achieve the highest point, the pinnacle, the zenith of tennis world, and she said that that was all which kept her life, and which compelled her to work more and more, to struggle more and more. And then she says that when you know that you come from nothing, it means when you are zero, when you have nothing to lose, and that at that moment, that zero and that nothingness will make you feel more hunger and determined to achieve what you want to be or what you want to achieve in your life. And therefore she says that all those humiliation, that continuous bullying, the suffering did not dishearten her. Instead, it made her more resolute, it made her more determined to pursue her dream. That toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key of her bagging the women's single crown at Wimbledon in 2004, and to her meteoric rise to the world #1 spot the following year. So here it is being said that toughness, the training, the humiliation, the suffering which she had faced in her life during her training session, that is still there, instilled in her heart and mind. She still remembers all those things, and only those suffering and struggle helped her to achieve women's singles crown in 2004 at Wimbledon. Next year, she rose to world #1 spot. And here the word meteoric is being used. Meteoric, it means a very quick success. So by the dint of her continuous effort, her hard work, she was able to achieve the topmost position of the world at a very tender age, the age at which no other has achieved that such. While her journey from frozen plain of Siberia to the summit of the women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the youngster herself there appears to be no room for sentiment. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it amply clear that she considers sacrifice worth it. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. So it has been given in this paragraph that this girl, her journey from the frozen plains, it means the area which is covered with snow all the time, from the frozen plains of Siberia, it started from there, from the frozen plains of Siberia, and she was able to reach to the highest point of tennis world. And it is being said that her fans and youngsters, they are touched, they get emotional when they come to know about her struggle of her life. But she says that there is no room for emotion in her life. She says that sacrifices were the only thing which has made her the topmost, which has made her to attain the topmost position of tennis world. And she says that she is very much competitive, and she says that hard work which she do all the time, and she says that tennis is not her job, playing tennis is not her job, but her job is to work hard, and she says that that is the only key to success. Here the word amply is being given, it means enough. So from all this, it is quite obvious, it is clear that hard work, by the dint of hard work only, she was able to achieve the feat, she was able to achieve success in a very short span of time. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality, clearing all doubts. She says, I am Russian. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian, and I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. So as she is a citizen of Russia, although she has received her training in US, therefore she very often she says proudly that she is a Russian, she have a nationality of Russia, she is a Russian by citizenship. No doubt US has a very big role to play in her life because she has got her training in US only, she has been trained in US only, but she says proudly that she is a Russian, and she even says that my blood is totally Russian. And she says that if she would be offered a chance to play for Russia for Olympic, then she will definitely go for it. She will play for Russia in Olympic. Like any numbers of teenage sensation, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. She loves reading novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appear at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolates spread and Fiji orange drinks. So she says that as like other teenage girl, even she have fashion, singing, dancing as her hobbies, and she loved to read the novels written by Arthur Conan Doyle. And she says that she is not in a good relation with the evening gowns. She is at odd. It is being given over here that it appears at odds with her love of pancakes and chocolate spread and Fiji orange drink. So it says that she do not have a good taste of evening gowns to attain those parties, while at the same time she had a great love for pancakes, chocolates, Fiji orange drink. So she loves to eat a lot. She is a great foodie. Now coming to next paragraph, Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed, and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. That is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. Of course, money is a motivation, tennis is a business and a sport. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. So it is being said that she has sacrificed a lot, and she was always ready to sacrifice, and therefore only because of the sacrifices which she has made has lifted her to the topmost position of the world. And it is being said that no one would feel resentment to see what she has achieved. No one will feel jealous or will have ill will against her to see the success which she has attained at that age, because she has paid a cost for it. She has sacrificed a lot. And when it is about monetary benefit, monetary gains which she has earned from tennis, it means it is related to finance, to money. Then she says that of course money is a motivation. The money which she earned from tennis due to that gain, it motivates her. She says that tennis is a business, it's a sport, but she says at the same time that she had always a dream in her heart, and that is to attain the topmost position of the tennis in the world. And this is what she has dreamed throughout her life, throughout her career, throughout her struggle, and she says that this is the only dream which kept me working, which forced me to work harder and harder, and due to which I am able to attain what I am today. So this is all about this chapter, about the second part, about Maria Sharapova. So in nutshell, we can say that by the dint of hard work and continuous effort, anyone can achieve what we want to achieve in our life. Hard work, consistency and sacrifices, because everything comes at certain cost. We will have to pay for it. This is all about this chapter. Thank you.